Of the things I own here, there's nothing that I love like this biogas. I love this biogas so much. My 2025 is going to be a year of progress, a year of trying, a year of showing that my experience can be my defender. What are you to do 2025? This is the beginning of the year, and you're with Kataps once again always. Let's go together. Let's handle this. What are we to do 2025? What is your plan? What is your plan like? Stick around till the end of the video because I know what we shall share will help both of us. If I can count my achievements year after year, they're almost uncountable. If I can count what I have achieved, starting 2021, when I built here, I can't know how much I have achieved. Start with, this farm was bought, or this land was bought 2018. Remember, I started my poultry farming 2016. So I kept on buying. 2019, I remember I fenced it with just simple wood. 2020, I began constructing for pigs with these temporary structures. 2021, I built here. I built that small house. I built a chicken house. And of course, the pigs were already there. Now, 2022, it's when I added this store here for the feeds. I built, what did I do? 2022, I increased the number of birds from the usual 300 before to now 500. And then I had two batches. That was 500 downstairs, then 500 upstairs. That means the farm started increasing, growing. 2023, it's when I built this wall fence here. I started building it slowly by slowly, kept increasing it. And that is when it led me to 2024, that I finished the wall fence early 2024. 2025 is this now, this very year. 2020 what? 2025. If you were to start a poultry farm, you just know you have to go systematically, know what you are to do year after year. Actually, this, for 2022 also did this biogas, meaning whatever I have here, I know when I achieved it. I am not an embezzler. I am not a thief. I am a worker who works and achieves what I'm to achieve. You can imagine 2025 is here. What are you to do? If you are a starter, I expect you to right now start thinking about maybe acquiring land, maybe constructing a house if you already have land. If you already have the structure, or maybe the chicken house, booking for the chicks. If you already have all that, you must have to know that you need the feeds, and maybe start planting maize. The season is coming, maybe soya bean, all that. So we feel and need to have, every time we need to at least have a target, we need to have a plan, we need to have a goal for whatever we do every year. If you are already in business, if you're already a poultry farmer, what are you to do different? Like this year, I'm thinking of starting a poultry feeds business. I need to put up a feed mill. That's 2025. This year, I'm to do a feed mill. A feed mill requires me to have a source of feeds, and that's a source of materials. That includes maize, maybe maize bland, soya bean, maybe silverfish, and of course today we are having concentrates so much. I may need concentrates to have an MOU with a company that does concentrates, that sells concentrates. So this year, I don't know, I am putting a time frame by April to be having a feed mill. Because I'm flaying my birds, I'm soon flaying these layers. When I flay them, I will get the capital to bring a new feed mill. Because as I usually say, layers, you accumulate money from the old birds, you buy new ones. Already I have in stock, I have new chicks that will be replacing these ones. Then it means when I flay these ones, I am to have a feed mill and to be located around here. That is what we call advancing in business. Poultry farming is not about just chicken. It's not about only having feeds. It's not, no, poultry farming is not about having birds, having eggs, having meat. No, it's about a lot of things. You can do agribusiness around it. You arrange seminars for people. You teach people as a poultry farmer. You can have a feed mill. You can sell the eggs. You can also sell the chicks. It's part of poultry farming. By the way, being a farmer is something that can be crazy, happiness, joyful. It's a pleasure, it's like a leisure. Once you take it as a passion, you find that everything is beautiful. Of course, this is evening 6 p.m. I don't have a watch now, but it's 6 p.m. So you can see the weather already, it's 6 p.m. So now, with this year in place, we must have concrete decisions, concrete plans, concrete work plans, of course, and then objectives and goals. What are you to achieve? If you haven't achieved and if you haven't achieved anything, if you haven't set your goal, it's not too late. This is just the 10th of January 2025. You still have more than 355 days to have your year. You have all of those days. We are still in the first quarter of the year. We shall have another quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. You see, farmers are not just illiterate people. We went to school, meaning we have to work in quarter plans. We have to work in biannual plans. We have to work in annual plans. We must have reporting. We report annually, but of course for us, we report weekly. For finance, we must report weekly. And again, for better planning, our birds usually last 2 years. So we plan at least every 6 months. When am I to bring new ones? Am I to set my new brooder? So basically, if you are to set a poultry farm, you must at least have planning. Then accountability must be there. Those are core things. Then transparency. If you don't have transparency, you'll never get feeds, because sometimes the feeds can be so expensive and we don't have the cash. We go to our people who give us feeds. We borrow from them. So you must have trust, you must be trusted, you are transparent, you are accountable, because we are the CEOs. We are the workers. We are the directors. Meaning you can't joke with your own business. You can't joke with what you have.